All right, as the dollar drops, is now a good time to invest in gold at $965 an ounce? For the answer, let's bring in Bloomberg's Jeff Kearns. Not really investment advice, though, right? You're just going to tell us what's going on here. What is going on? I mean, the options trade is your specialty, and what's going on in the gold options trade?
I'm not giving you advice. This is from BNY ConvergeX, and they have a note out today from their strategist here in New York, and they are looking at the volatility of gold, and the way that you get that is looking at the options and how much the volatility has risen, which is kind of a way to say what the options prices are doing. And what they've noted in their note today is that
in which, by the way, they do say to buy. Speaking of investment advice, options on gold.
That's the gist of it. Yeah. But what they're looking at, though, is that there's some macro things like the dollar's weak, and there's maybe some inflation going to be coming our way, and they're saying that this bounce in the implied volatility on the options is maybe a signal that there's going to be more volatility, i.e. that if you can play this by buying options, there's different strategies you can use, and they're not recommending one or the other or a specific contract. But what they're saying is that there's some big questions coming up about the inflation, both with fiscal and monetary policy, and the dollar's been having a tough time.
Right. I was with a group of folks last night, one hedge fund manager, some other guys, former CBO guy, and they were talking about inflation. They really had some big concerns. All right, so talk to me, Jeff, this trade, how does it work?
This is what they're doing is they're looking at the exchange-traded fund that follows gold, and it's called the GLD. I'm sure you're going to rush home and check it out. But the GLD has been around for a few years, but it just got listed. The options just got listed last year, and people love looking at it. Options traders are big fans of looking at this because it's easy. It's not like the commodity options, and so it's very popular. It's one of the most popular options by volume in the U.S., and it only started trading last year. So what they're doing is looking at the options on this exchange-traded fund, and that's where they're seeing the trade.
So GLD.
That's it.
I bet people are going to go check it out.
We'll see.
All right, Jeff, thanks so much.